El Clasico, more than football, more than rivalry, it's were disguised as a game. And when Cristiano Ronaldo stepped onto this pitch, every pair of eyes watched his every move. Footage, crowd roaring, flags waving, Ronaldo walking in tunnel, Messi warming up. It was Real Madrid vs Barcelona, the fiercest rivalry in football. But on this day, it was personal. It was violent. It was unforgettable. Early match footage, Ronaldo sprinting, being bored, dribbling. From the very first whistle, Barcelona targeted him. Hard fouls, late tackles, pushing the limits, and then it happened. For real footage, Ronaldo getting taken down, ankle twisted, writhing in pain. Use 2018 or 2013 El Clasico moment. A brutal foul. Ronaldo collapsed, holding his ankle, gritting his teeth. The pain was real. Cut to reaction, teammates. Zlatan Ibrahimović is not just a footballer, he's a warrior. In this shocking 2-minute moment, tension rises on the pitch as Zlatan gets involved in a brutal clash that leaves fans speechless. When emotions boil over, Zlatan stands tall, unafraid, unleashing his signature intensity. Every movement, every stare, every word, it's pure dominance. This isn't just a fight. It's a moment that shows the raw fire of competition at its peak. The crowd goes wild. The referee struggles to take control. Zlatan's presence alone turns the entire match into chaos. Whether you love him or hate him, one thing is certain, you don't mess with Zlatan. Watch the full moment now and witness how football meets fury. For a brutal football fight involving Zlatan Ibrahimović, suitable for YouTube or dramatic sports content. Zlatan Ibrahimović brutal fight on the field. Zlatan Ibrahimović never backs down from a challenge. In this intense football clash, in the heart of football, where legends are born and blood spills on sacred turf, one man turned the beautiful game into a battlefield. His name, Eric Cantona. Cut to shorted match footage, tackles flying, players shouting. It was January 20th, 1995. Manchester United's Crystal Palace. The crowd was loud. The tension, explosive. Footage of Cantona getting red-carded. Cantona, the king of Old Trafford, had just been shown the red card. A moment of silence before the storm. Cut to Cantona walking off, slow motion. Then, it happened. Cut to real fight footage. Reenactment. Eric Cantona delivers a flying comfy pit to a fan. A Crystal Palace fan hurled insults from the stands, but Cantona didn't walk away. He took flight. A brutal comfy kick straight to the chest. Fist clenched, eyes blazing. In an era of warriors, one man stood above the rest, not for grace, not for beauty, but for sheer, unapologetic brutality. His name, Roy Keane. Clips of fierce tackles, confrontations, red cards. Captain of Manchester United. Midfield general. A man who didn't just play football, he dominated it with fists, boots, and fire in his eyes. A slow-mo of Keane lunging into a crunching tackle. Roy Keane didn't back down. He didn't hesitate. When he went in to hurt. Footage of all things hail and incident brutal falls. 2001. Manchester Derby. One of the most infamous tackles in football history. Roy Keane took revenge. A high boot. A snap knee. A career-ending moment. Narrator. Cold tone. And Keane, he didn't deny it. He admitted it. Said it was payback. Said he waited for it. No remorse. No mercy. Red card. He'd gone mad. The most brutal fight in Real Madrid history. In the world of football, there are hard men and then there's Pate. The Portuguese defender wasn't just aggressive, he was a walking storm. A ticking time bomb. Footage of Real Madrid's Getafe 2009, the infamous stunt. This is the moment that turned into pure chaos. Pete loses control. A reckless challenge. The whistle blows. But he doesn't stop. Not even close. On Pete's face, rage-filled expression. He kicks the downed opponent twice with brutal force. Then he shoves another Getafe player in the face. Eyes wild. Like a man possessed. Crowd reaction shots. Players shocked, the stadium gasps. Even Real Madrid fans are stunned. The referee has no choice. Red card. Straight. No mercy. Footage of commentators screaming in Spanish. Tension builds. Commentators couldn't believe what they were seeing. This wasn't football, it was a street brawl wearing boots. To keep fights of his Diego Costa, his Messi, etc. But this wasn't a one-time explosion. Pete built a career on intimidation. He clashed with legends, fought like a warrior borderline savage, and he didn't care who stood in front of him. Pete walking off the field slowly, crowd booing. That day, he was suspended for 10 games, but the moment became legendary. It defined him as the most feared defender of his generation. Intense stare of Pete, fade to black, of Chaz, the ultimate enforcer, fouls, tackles, headbutts. He didn't play clean. He played cruel. Commentary in different languages reacting. Unbelievable. It's scandaloso. He wasn't just a footballer. Sergio Ramos, the most dangerous captain in football history. 0-0, epic slow motion, stadium roaring, Ramos walking in tunnel. Narrator, voiceover. He wasn't just a defender, he was Real Madrid's last line of defense. And first line of war, Sergio Ramos. Captain, legend, executioner, 0-15, Ramos vs Messi brawl, elbows flying, pushing players. He didn't fear anyone, not even gods of the game. Messi swears, Diego Costa. When tempers flared, Ramos didn't step back, he stepped forward, with fists clenched. 0-30, classic El Clasico Chavez moments. Red cards. He's the most sent-off player in La Liga history. Fights, elbows, reckless tackles, short pulls. Pity any intense, fast passion visuals of Grefferson Tatli, Shoti, Klashin. This is not your average footballer. This is Thomas Grefferson, the man of the Mightyad. A warrior from Denmark with zero fear, zero filter, and one hell of a temper. When Grefferson steps on the pitch, it's not just a match. It's our zone footage of Grefferson bumping, pushing, hard tackles, Rastao, Real Madrid, Everton, Celtic. It didn't matter the shirt. Grefferson broke Charles wherever he played. She wasn't trying to play pretty, she was trying to dominate, to break the right team, to smash egos. Every touch, every challenge, every dread, it was personal. To face Grefferson shooting, clashing with the maps, kid-booty moments, his training fake with Robinho. Tiamates, opponents, after yun was fire game. In training, Kionchuen berserk on Robinho, Punchi and Louis without warning fancy Danny college impresi. Had didn't need provocation. His blood boiled with tragedy. Kay chardelica abuo, suidelica abladi, anu bartlica abes. Chauti senas fighting all Thomas Grefferson was built for cow football. He was the storm brutal, wild, couldn't stop. He wasn't loud. He didn't scream. He didn't need to. Palo Maldini was cold, precise, and absolutely ruthless. When he stepped on the pitch, it was like a shadow moved across the grass, silent but deadly. They crushing attackers, standing. He was the golden boy, the icon, the poster child. But behind the fame, behind the flawless face, lived a fighter. David Beckham was just made for the spotlight. He was made for the fire. Dirty tackles on Beckham, intense fouls, his furious reactions, him screaming at refs, shoving players. Narration. They tried to break him. Over and over again. Ruthless tackles. Brutal fouls. Blood on his legs. And every time they knocked him down, he got back up harder. He wasn't just surviving, he was fighting back. Every free kick, a weapon. Every stare, a warning. Beckham's revenge moments. His red card of Argentina, screaming matches. Big goals and high-stress moments. Narration. 1998. They thought they ended him. Red card. National hatred. But Beckham rose like a vengeful flame. He didn't cry. He didn't fold. He came back sharper, stronger, deadlier. He fought with fire in his heart and war in his boots. A montage of Beckham's iconic goals, wide celebrations, moments of pure rage and redemption. He wasn't just a midfielder. He was a soldier in silk. Elegant. Deadly. unbreakable. And every time they said he was finished,